So another thing that I'm going to redo is the roll cage. I've got a half cage. I was always going to be just building the front half off the half one and utilising what I already had. But the problem is, the one that I had was in my other JZX, but it was a sunroof model. And as you can see, there's a huge gap in the roof. I mean, so I can lift it up. I just measured it about 65 mil. So I'm going to pull this one out. This should fit in Skinner's car, which is a sunroof model. And I'm going to start again. So yeah, I'm going to pull that out tonight and get into the cage. All right. I do not profess to know what I am doing. I watched a few YouTube videos. I bought heaps of steel and I'm giving it a crack. I have this to go off. I've used a center mark and I made some little dies. There they are there to work out where to bend from and to. This might work, it might not. I'm not going to film it because I don't want to be embarrassed, but I've leveled it all up and I'm going to give it a crack. So when I check back with you in a minute, hopefully it worked. Well, I actually did it. That's perfect. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really impressed with myself. So the new one has to be 65 mil longer, which I'll easy have that. But look at that, bang, bang, mark out where the next one needs to go. Oh, that's satisfying. And there she is, 65 mil longer than that one. Let's see how she fits. Drop the car down, check her out. Not quite far enough back, but as you can see now, we are touching the roof. So I'll cut off, I don't know, maybe another 10 mil, and hopefully it'll get back enough. 10 mil off, and there we go. It's actually perfect. I can't believe that I did it, but I did. I think this is the easiest bend because it's only a level plane. It doesn't have a twist in it like the front legs will have, but good start. So I'm stoked. All right, so plates are bolted in, got them made up. Craig, Lottom, a good mate, bent that up for me. I chopped it in and I just welded in or tacked in the diagonal. Probably can't see it, but pretty stoked with how that's happened or gone. Woo. Well, we got the bars in, the diagonal, and then the harness bars tacked in. Sick. So got the, I can't focus in, got the rear leg in. So what I'll do is I'll tack it down the bottom here, or get it some really good welds, and I'll take this out and then I'll cut a section out to put in the quick release. So this is obviously, I just thought it's good practice to try to get it perfect anyway, but again, I don't know if you can see, but that's a really good join. Boom. Living the dream. And both rears are in. So that's a half cage. Done. I am really happy with how that has come out. Nice and tight. As you can see, touching up there. I managed to use all the same holes that were there, so no new holes. Awesome. So pull the rear leg out, and now I've got to put these in. So what I'll obviously do is measure how much has to be cut it out, put that in, put it all back up in there so it's all level and neat, and then I can tack these bits on and then also tack this end. There we go. So that's in. Obviously you can get a nice weld around the edges, nice and beveled. So chuck it back in. So I've got this pre-bent piece, which helps me see that cut there's where it locks into the bender. These are all 10-degree increments, but this fits the important bit, so you know how much material it takes before it starts bending. So if I put it here, I can see that that's about where I need the bend, so I put a mark there, and then I know from this point to where I touch is how much steel I need, and then I start the bend. I'll work out this bend here, which is about 40 degrees. I'll check that in a second, and then do the same coming up. Put that all the way in. Where's the bend? There. So there, it's about there, and then I use my marks. It's about on the 6th one. It's about 60 degrees, and again I'll check that, but it gives a good indication. All right, the hardest bend yet. So I've done the first bend, which comes up from the ground through the dash, but we have to have a twist in it along the roof line of about 26-ish degrees. Let's see how she goes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very happy with myself. Start down here on the floor, up through here. Very nice fitment. Very nice fitment. Very nice fitment. Well, I definitely struggled getting that one in more than drive side, but she's done. So both A-pillars are finished. So now I've got to weld, or like cut the 50mm out and do a notch side for the joiner, and then do the window bar. But that's good, the two hardest ones are done, so yay. And there we go, a little 10-degree notch. Got the joiner in there. And that is the passenger side cut out on the dash. I think what I'll do is I'll make like an aluminium cover that sits down here and bends around this. Fill that in. I'll do that later on. That's obviously not important, but the cage is coming along nicely. All right, so I've pulled the entire cage out of the car and I have cut all the tags completely off. The reason I've done that is because, so there's the entire cage there, because I bought a TIG and I'm going to TIG it together. Well, at least I'm going to TIG the joints, the joiners, and I'll see how I go. I might TIG the whole lot, but I wanted to just clean it perfectly, everywhere that it's being welded together, because that is just apparently really crucial when it comes to TIG welding. It can't have any contaminants. So I'm going to put it all back in now, and then TIG, tack it together with the TIG, and then pull it out again, start welding some stuff up. Alright, so I've got the top door bar bent up, this one here, so it goes from the main hoop inside the door, along the door, back into the front one. So I've measured that up and I'll bend up another one. I need 4 of them. And there she is, number 2, pumping them out. All right, so we are getting there. Go inside the door, it'll lift up a bit more, but I need to shorten it to bring this end in towards me. But that is one door bar. The other one will go from here in to there, and then a few 1, 2, 3 verticals. All right, she is, you can't really see, but she's in one door bar. Ooh. There we go, tacked in. Looking good. Fits in between the latch thing. A nice like little gap, but not too big. Perfect. All right, door bars or intrusion bars are in. In fact, the whole cage is now all tacked up and in. Not gonna lie, this was really satisfying and I feel a great sense of accomplishment. I've done something I've never done before. And it's come out really awesome. So it just goes to show, if you put your mind to it, you can do a whole bunch of things you didn't even know you could do. And there is the entire roll cage. Time to start welding. I'm going to do a combination of MIG and TIG, but I decided to MIG up the bottom. And look, not bad for a shitty builder. I did this one as well. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, so some parts I think I'll MIG and some parts I'll TIG. I'm definitely going to have a go at TIGging these ones. And then maybe most of these bits I'll MIG. But yeah, giving her a crack. And there she is, all welded up. My very first roll cage. Don't know if I'd be in a hurry to do another one, but I'm pretty stoked how it came out. Now I'm gonna chuck a bit of paint on her. All right. Got one coat on it and it looks really good. Very happy with that. That looks like a legit roll cage.